I only got about an hour 15 with my guys every day. So usually, we start off with a nice stretch, nice dynamic stretch. Then we go into some warm-up drills, 3-man weave, 3-on-2, 2-on-1, different things like that. Then maybe do a closeout drill, full court layup drill, just things to pick up the, the adrenaline, the muscle, everything like that, get them going. After that, then I like to just go into principles and the basics. So break things down. Usually we really do something like 4-on-4 shell, just explaining, 1 pass away, 2 pass away, things like that, the different rotations, and being able to communicate. After that, then I like to just go over plays and get reps in on our plays. So I call the 5, we usually would do something like 5-on-0, go through the plays, switch the 5 up, go through the plays, make sure people know where they're going at different positions, and just get reps at that. And then after that, usually we'll switch it, defense, we go over different defensive things, go over out of bounds plays, stuff like that. And then after that, I just like to get us reps in with the basics. So we'll do a quick little passing drill, might do a little ball handling drill, then finish off with some shooting. If we have time to scrimmage and go over things, we do that. But I just like to get everything in that hour 15, go over everything like that, just make sure my guys pay attention to detail. Most important things at practice with my team is 1, paying attention to detail, 2, doing things at game speed, and 3, just locking in and wanting to get better. Those are the most important things, and my guys really come to do that every single day. Practicing is very important, man. It's the only way to get better. It's the only way to, perfect yourself at different skill sets. If you don't get reps in, one thing we will know is that, you can't do something. So you got to get the reps in, got to put the work in, you got to put the time in, and you got to take it serious. I always ask my players to just care. If you don't care about any other time of the day, just care for that hour and 15 minutes that you give me. That's it.
Oh, damn. Old stomping grounds, man. This is where pretty much it all started for real. Good Pilgrim Hills bump, man. This is where the good Willows, all the Willows hoopers, including myself, this was the park that we started at. This is where we competed at. This is where we got better at. This is where we we gained all the attitude. We learned that losing sucked. You didn't want to, you didn't want to lose here. You might not get back on the court, right? So we used to just go all out. We used to go hard, man. Fights, arguments, all that. But it was all love. Iron sharpens iron. We were just getting better. But yeah, that just helped me with my journey. My journey that led me all the way, to playing growing up. All the way to middle school up at Briggs Cheney. Then playing in high school up at Blake. Went prep school for a year up in Connecticut, Southbury Prep. Shout out them, won a championship. And then played all the way at Susquehanna for college, Susquehanna University. What I will say is I'm an elite shooter. I do have all the records in terms of 3-point records at pretty much every school I went to. I did set a record at all of them for my shooting. So yes, I can shoot. But yeah, most 3 points in a game, most 3-pointers in a season. That was me at Blake. Even when I transferred to Springbrook for the summertime, I went crazy, set a record there. At my prep school, set a record there. At my college, set records there. I left the school, 1,000-point scorer in college. Top 5, top 6 score when I graduated. Top 3 in assists in the school when I graduated in history. Yeah, had a very successful year. And like I said, this is where it all began. What I will say is that what I can take from hooping is that, there's no shortcuts, there's no cheat codes, right? You're going to end up exactly where you're supposed to be. I definitely learned that through my whole process and through my whole journey playing basketball. So that's what I just pretty much try to bring to these kids from the very beginning. Show them that I'm not cheating them at all in any day. Every day that I come out, I'm giving it 110%. I'm going hard, and that they understand that I'm also getting better at coaching every single day as well. So as long as they come, like I said, I just try to get them to understand that they got to come, bring it every single day. You cannot cheat yourself short. If you do, you're not only hurting the team, but you're hurting yourself. And that comes with anything in life. So whether it's basketball, baseball, soccer, anything, work industry, 9 to 5, don't cheat yourself in anything, school. So that's pretty much what I try to teach them. That's the main thing that I said that I learned from playing basketball, that I want my kids to truly understand and really get that in themselves. The game has changed definitely from my time than it is now. To be honest, I truly believe I was a little bit before my time because of the way the game is now. A lot of people not true to their position these days. A lot of bigs playing out on the perimeter, bringing the ball up the court. I mean, it's all the way down to look at Wemby now. He's a freak of nature, right? But back in my day, I was the shooter. I was the one pulling from far. You know what I mean? Back when 3-point wasn't really a thing. I feel that if it was a few years later, with my shooting ability, I feel like that I would have got a lot more looks and would have been on the radar a lot more based on the way the game transitioned to now. As you see, it's a lot more points scored now. A lot. There's a lot more threes going up. And, the whole pace and everything, it's just a lot more fast pace. So got to be in shape. It's a lot. These athletes are only improving. Each year, they're getting more and more ridiculously jumping out the gym, more and more athletic, taller. It's just getting ridiculous. So, keeping up with the pace, keeping up with these athletes, and making sure my kids stay in the weight room, stay in the gym, stay in shape, stay conditioned, just stay prepared, because it's only going to get crazier as time goes on. I think playing at the collegiate level definitely helped me when it comes to coaching. Each level that you progress, or each level that you play at, that you continue to play at, right, the game should naturally, it slows down for you, right? And so playing at the collegiate level versus middle school, high school, on the circuit, after playing the collegiate level, the game has slowed down a lot for me. And so therefore it's able to teach better, right? It's able to coach these kids, prepare these kids, get them to understand what they kind of need to get ready for, right? I can slow it down for them. So better than if I was to just come right out of high school thinking I could do it, or if I just didn't play at every level, or only played at one versus all three. I was able to, each level I progressed, slow the game down more and more and more. And I felt that has prepared me now to be able to teach the game at a high level, to get these kids, ready to where they need to get to. Each day that I step in the gym, I just want to prepare my kids for the next level. So those that are serious and want to get to the next level, my 8th graders, I'm just preparing them, letting them know that it is not about being nice anymore, right? When you step into that next level, you can't be, you may not have a coach that's so nice, right? You may not have a coach that wants to break everything down, break it down. So you just got to understand that each day you come to practice, you got to be locked in, pay attention to detail, ask questions, right? You got to show that you want to get better. So those coaches that don't tolerate nothing, at least they see that you want to get better. It's just preparing them with mindset-wise, what it takes. And then getting them better at the basics, right? So there's certain things that they just need to get better at, stepping into the next level, right? Ball handling. You have to get better ball handling, even better than what you have now for some of them. It needs to be quicker, it needs to be faster. The pace at the next level is a lot faster than what you're playing now. So again, you got to be in shape, but everything's got to be faster. My shorter guys, when you're shooting, you got to get your shot off quicker, because they're taller now in high school, right? Your shots can get blocked. So we're working on getting the shot off quicker now, being faster, making decisions a little bit more quicker, since the pace of the game is quicker, right? So it's just those little things that I'm trying to prepare them each day in and day out, and then after games, watching film, things like that, to help prepare them for the next level. Dribbling over here, that opposite corner needs to be cut in and get to the top of the